Welcome to What's Here TV, your in-room guide to everything San Diego.
Hi everyone, and welcome to San Diego. I'm Kenna.
And I'm Ed.
And we're standing here beside the waterfront of beautiful downtown San Diego. Isn't it gorgeous, Ed?
An absolute paradise. And I'm so excited to see all the fun things we're going to be able to do today.
Well, you're in luck because that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take you on a journey to show you all the experiences that San Diego has to offer. Everything from the must-see attractions to the local little gems. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ed's ready. I'm ready. Come along with us.
As Ed and I quickly discovered, the beauty of San Diego is in the variety of its choices. During our time here, we had so many wonderful experiences as we went to several unique neighborhoods, including La Jolla and Coronado with their alluring white sand beaches, the Gaslamp Quarter where visitors eat, drink, and dance the night away, the festive neighborhood of Old Town, rich with tradition and authentic cuisine, and the downtown Bayfront, where we found numerous attractions on the beautiful San Diego Bay. We also visited some of San Diego's favorite surfing spots, including Pacific Beach, where Ed and I took our best shot at riding the waves. We popped into some of San Diego's world-famous attractions like the San Diego Zoo and Wild Animal Park, where pandas, giraffes, koala bears, and their friends watched us watching them. We went to Legoland, where entire cities are made out of Legos, saw Shamu at SeaWorld and did our best not to get soaked, or maybe not. And to Balboa Park, the country's largest urban park, where we took in world-class art and architecture, got a first-hand look at incredible gardens, and enjoyed the cultural experience at over 15 museums. And all of this started right in the heart of the city.
We're here at Petco Park, home of the San Diego Padres, and this beautiful ballpark is located right in the heart of the city.
Not only does downtown have its own ballpark, but there's tons of other things for us to do.
That's right, and we're going to spend the whole day here just to make sure we see it all. Come join us.
The East Village is an up-and-coming neighborhood where we found Petco Park, home to the San Diego Padres. The ballpark is surrounded by a cluster of new and revitalized urban lifestyle lofts and condos, extremely popular with young professionals. Just blocks away is the Gaslamp Quarter. Only 16 square blocks, the Gaslamp Quarter packs in over 125 restaurants, tons of great shops, and numerous nighttime hotspots. Then there's the harbor area. This beautiful bayfront offers a variety of attractions, great restaurants, and some incredible shopping, all with magnificent views of the water. Here is where we decided to start our day downtown. I chose to spend my afternoon shopping at Seaport Village, which has several boutique-style stores right on the waterfront, while Ed ventured aboard the USS Midway Aircraft Carrier Museum.
I'm here with Scott, the marketing director for the USS Midway Museum. This place is amazing. It's huge, and there's tons of history. I'm sure we've only scratched the surface. So Scott, tell me what else is here.
Talk about scratching the surface. Ed, you're standing on a 4-acre solid steel flight deck, and yet you haven't seen anything yet. When Midway was commissioned in 1945, it was the largest ship in the world for a decade. At 75,000 tons, it went so fast that you could water ski behind Midway. 225,000 sailors aboard, their average age was 19, and that's a big part of the museum today, bringing that history to life, the contributions of those young men to life. In fact, every guest receives a self-guided audio tour. It takes them to 60 different locations, 25 restored aircraft, and the narrators are the Midway sailors, the cooks, the butchers, the electricians, the welders, the pilots who literally worked and lived on this ship.
What will you see when you come to Midway? You will be immersed in history. You will go through engineering spaces, you'll go through the berthing compartments where people slept, where they lived their lives, all 4,500 people as they serve their nation on board this aircraft carrier.
The Midway is not only a place to learn about history, but to also live it. It's a fun-filled day for the whole family. Kids of all ages can climb into one of Midway's simulator rides and get a first-hand feel for what it's like to actually pilot a naval aircraft. And as you can see, I sure had fun taking the controls. After my piloting experience aboard the USS Midway, I caught up with Kenna. It was now time to head out on the bay for a hornblower dinner cruise, just a few steps away from the Midway.
Well, Hornblower has been doing cruises for 30 years in San Diego, and what a pleasure. We do 1 and 2 hour narrated harbor cruises of the bay every single day, and nightly dinner cruises 3 hours with a prefix meal, fantastic, and Sunday champagne brunch cruises. In the summer, we even add Saturdays. They are so popular. But the dinner cruise is one of the most popular things to do. It's a combination of dining and sightseeing on San Diego Bay. You see the Coronado Bay Bridge, you see the city skyline, and our captains point out the beautiful restaurants and different sights to see when you get back on land. And we often see people get engaged on board or celebrating anniversaries and birthdays.
We just pulled into the dock here off of our Hornblower cruise.
Absolutely amazing. Such a wonderful perspective being out there in the water, looking at the city skyline, the sunset. It's just beautiful.
Great time. And now we're going to stay on the waterfront and go check out the Symphony Summer Pops.
San Diego is blessed with 2 wonderful orchestras. The San Diego Symphony performs winter pops and classical masterworks at the Symphony Hall and performs by the bay for summer pops.
Hi, I'm Matthew Garbett, Principal Pops Conductor for the San Diego Symphony Summer Pops. You know, our season begins on the July 4th weekend with a special Star Spangled Pops concert conducted by Marvin Hamlish. Our season continues every weekend all the way through Labor Day when we have our 1812 Tchaikovsky Spectacular. You know, the Pops is fun and food and family and fireworks. And above all, the greatest Pops music of all time. Come on out here and join us.
The Embarcadero was one of the finest outdoor concert venues I'd ever been to, and the Summer Pops featured some of the finest Pops music around.
And in October of 2009, the San Diego Symphony returns to its home at Copley Symphony Hall for the Jacobs Masterworks series, which runs from October through May of 2010, and also for the Winter Pops. Please come on down and enjoy this wonderful, wonderful orchestra.
Any trip to San Diego wouldn't be complete without a day at the beach.
That's right, Ed. We're here at Mission Beach, and right behind us is one of the country's oldest wooden roller coasters. It's a part of Belmont Park, you know, San Diego's version of Coney Island. You got food, fun, games, and it's all right on the sand. Race to the beach.
Winner gets a waffle cone.
2 of the most visited beach areas in San Diego are Mission Beach and Pacific Beach. This area is the definition of Southern California beach lifestyle. The boardwalk stretches for miles with sandy beaches. Beautiful beachgoers on one side and beachside bars and restaurants on the other. In San Diego, there's no drinking on the beach, making the beachside bars and restaurants very popular hotspots. But the real fun is definitely in the water. Over on the bay, we arrived at Mission Bay Sports Center, where you can enjoy the water in just about every way possible. Here they run everything from sailboats, catamarans, and jet skis to kayaks and paddleboards. Looking for a thrill? Ed and I opted for the jet skis.
Hey guys, welcome to Mission Bay Sports Center. My name is Mike.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
All right, I heard you guys want to head out to SeaWorld on a jet ski.
Yes.
Let's get you going right over here. First thing we want to do is we want to make sure we wear a wristband at all times. The reason being it actually...
Mike was so great, he showed us all the safety features and told us everything we needed to know about our jet skis. All that was left now was to enjoy the ride. I raced all the way to SeaWorld, San Diego's famous marine life attraction park. SeaWorld sits right on the bay, and they have a show you can see right from your jet ski. Although the show wasn't playing while we were there, the people we saw inside the park sure seemed to be having a lot of fun. SeaWorld is home to the world's most famous killer whale, Shamu, who can really get a crowd going. The Shamu Show Believe is just one of SeaWorld's many family-friendly shows featuring some of the ocean's most talented and lovable characters. SeaWorld also features thrilling rides like Journey to Atlantis and Shipwreck Rapids. SeaWorld is definitely a must-see. But we'd have to check out SeaWorld a little bit later because it was time to head back to the dock. Up next on our agenda, it was time to hang 10 as we tried our luck at surfing. Lessons were definitely in order, so we headed to Pacific Beach Surf Shop where surfing is the main draw, whether taking a lesson or buying a board. But PB Surf Shop also rents just about everything you could need for a SoCal day at the beach, including bikes, rollerblades, boogie boards, umbrellas, and more. And it's located right on Mission Boulevard, just 1 block away from the water. For us though, today was about surfing. In wetsuits and ready to go, we hooked up with our surf instructor Aisha. Aisha taught us a little bit about the history of surfing and showed us the different types of boards, including the ones we'd be using for today's lesson. Then it was time to hit the beach. We picked up our boards and off we went. Surfing was definitely not as easy as it looks, but Aisha was such a great teacher, and before you knew it, I had caught a wave. I was a surfer girl. And Ed, well, at least he caught some good seaweed.
All right, we just got out of the water with our amazing instructor, Aisha, from Pacific Beach Surf Shop. I'd say that was a successful lesson, Ed. What do you think?
It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. You got up twice. She got up twice. I, on the other hand, I have to get out there again.
After a great morning at the beach, Ed and I cleaned up and headed just a bit north to La Jolla. La Jolla means the jewel and is one of San Diego's most beautiful and affluent neighborhoods. In every major city, there is a high-end shopping destination. The Champs-Élysées in Paris, Rodeo Drive in Los Angeles, and in San Diego, that place is most definitely La Jolla. I found Armani, Ralph Lauren, Polo, Banana Republic, and that was just the beginning.
I'm here on Prospect Street, and this is the main drag in La Jolla. We're just a block away from the beach, and I found a ton of cute shops, restaurants, art galleries, and I really enjoyed my day hitting the shops.
While I kept shopping, Ed went to check out the rest of what La Jolla had to offer.
And there was so much to see. The first thing I did was head over to Children's Pool, which is one of several coves found here in La Jolla. The calm waters make it an ideal location for scuba diving, kayaking, and swimming. Overlooking the cove is some of San Diego's most sought-after real estate, with views of some of the most natural beauty around. In addition to fabulous shopping, the spectacular views, and all the fun things to do, La Jolla also offers a wide variety of restaurant cuisines from all corners of the world, including a great Italian restaurant our concierge recommended called Trattoria Acqua.
Now, where did Ed go?
Kenna.
There you are. I've been looking for you all day. Well, kinda.
Yeah, I can tell. You've been a little busy.
Yeah, I've really worked up an appetite.
Trattoria Acqua offers a cozy atmosphere with nice views of the water, and the menu looked delicious.
Nice to have you here tonight. My name's Michael. I'm the owner of the restaurant. This is your first visit?
Yes, it is. And you know, Michael, everything looks delicious. What do you recommend?
Well, seafood is kind of our specialty here at Acqua. Two of my favorite dishes are the tutamari and the capasanta al damaso.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
We'll have them ready for you in a few minutes.
Great.
This is our kitchen. My partner and executive chef, Damaso Lee. The one thing that we do differently here in Acqua than most restaurants do is every food that we make is cooked to order. Chef Damaso is now preparing our famous scampi with fresh morel mushrooms and summer vegetables. All of our produce is organic. All of our meats are farm raised. It's really important to us, especially to me, because I eat here 6 days a week, to have the finest ingredients that we can have. And we serve all this at very affordable prices. 80% of our menu is under $20. So to come to La Jolla and try our food, you can do it at a very affordable price. Good evening. Here's your dinner tonight. That's the Capasanta al Damaso and our world famous tutamare.
Not bad. Thank you. Thank you. Bon appetit.
Our concierge really knew how to pick a great restaurant. We really enjoyed our experience at Trattoria Acqua.
Hi there everyone, I'm here at Balboa Park. This place is absolutely beautiful. It's got to be the most beautiful park in all the United States. In fact, this place is so huge, it's got 1,200 acres of things to see and do. That makes it larger than Central Park in New York. We've got the world famous San Diego Zoo and 15 fantastic museums. So there's obviously a lot for us to see and do, so come on, let's go.
I found Balboa Park to be one of the highlights of our visit to San Diego. Balboa Park was originally developed back in the early 1900s for the 1915 and 1935 World Fairs, and it's been a landmark in San Diego ever since. There are many grassy areas, playgrounds, and an incredibly lush landscape to enjoy. Everywhere I looked, people were enjoying leisurely activities such as picnicking and walking through the park's many gardens, including the beautiful rose and cactus gardens. There's even an area where kids can board a miniature train or circle around on a merry-go-round. The main attractions here, though, are certainly the world-famous San Diego Zoo and the arts and culture at the 15 diverse museums. In fact, the concierge got me a passport that gave me admission to the zoo and all the different museums for one low price. With my passport in hand, I was off to explore, starting with the world-famous San Diego Zoo. And what a zoo it is! They don't call it world-famous for nothing. The pandas here are the big stars. Not to be outdone, the gorillas certainly try to steal the show, while birds, elephants, koalas, and many more lovable creatures can be seen on a daily basis. I could have easily spent the whole day at the zoo, but I couldn't wait to see the rest of Balboa Park. I still had all the museums to check out, including the Natural History Museum, Reuben H. Fleet Science Center, and the Hall of Champions, dedicated entirely to sports. First stop, though, the Air and Space Museum, where exhibits showcase the history of aviation, including an entire section dedicated to NASA and the space program. By the end of the afternoon, I had seen almost all of the museums, and to cap off my visit to Balboa Park, I had to check out the acclaimed Old Globe Theater. The Globe produces plays year-round, many of which go on to become Broadway hits. During the summer, the Globe presents an outdoor Shakespeare festival, and they end the year with the family favorite, How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. It's amazing what's here at Balboa Park. There's much more than I could have possibly seen in a single day.
I just got off the trolley here in Old Town, the birthplace of California, and I already feel like I'm back in the 1800s. Now I heard Ed's been wandering around here all day, so while I try to find him, I'm gonna take a look around.
Today, Old Town maintains its historic feel from the early 1800s in a fun, colorful environment. At the Old Town State Park, you'll see workers in period costumes working at restaurants and stores, such as a candle shop where you can dip your own candles, and an old-fashioned candy shop with taffy turning and candy in barrels. The history is important here at Old Town, and you'll find several museums to tell its story, many of which offer free admission. Outside of the main park area, you'll find many festive restaurants and shops along San Diego Avenue. It is on this street where you'll find Old Town's most famous residence, the Whately House. Except the Whateleys don't live there anymore, or do they? Today, the Whaley House is a museum and thought of by many to be the most haunted house in America. What, or should I say who, will you see inside? Still looking for Ed, I wandered across the street to the irresistible aroma coming from the Old Town Mexican Cafe. Wait, there he is, making tortillas?
Hey Kenna, check it out. I've been making tortillas here with my friend Fernando all day long. He's been trying to teach me this technique.
Hi Kenna. Welcome you guys to the Old Town Mexican Cafe. We make about 7,000 of these a day. The smaller ones are corn tortillas and the larger ones are the flour tortillas. We're open 7 days a week here in Old Town. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. Dining rooms that we have here are outside patio. We've got a garden room in the back. We feature margaritas and different flavors and a lot of great Mexican food that's homemade here at the Old Town Mexican Cafe. Specialties of the house are carnitas. We also feature standards like chile rellenos, tacos, enchiladas. Got a great time, have mariachis all the time. Always a good time at Old Town Mexican Cafe.
Our meal was great, and it looks like Ed made some new friends while I was wandering around Old Town.
On Coronado Island, we've been checking out the sights all day on this really cool little two-seater bike. This place is incredible. It's got that small town feel, but it's literally in the backyard of downtown San Diego.
And it's been a lot of fun. Now we're heading over to Hotel del Coronado for a lot more fun.
Let's do it.
The Hotel Del is not only one of Coronado's, but also one of San Diego's most identifiable landmarks. The Del, as it is more affectionately known, is a world-class resort hotel and has accommodated some of the world's elite for over a century. From presidents to movie stars, including Marilyn Monroe, the Del served as a backdrop for the hit movie Some Like It Hot. And why not? It sits on one of the world's most beautiful beaches, and it was voted in the top 10 beaches by several leading sources. The feel here on Coronado is very much like a small town. It's called Coronado Island, and even though it does feel that way, and you do take a bridge or a ferry to get here, it's really not an island at all. But that doesn't stop locals and visitors from making this place feel like an island getaway. Casual bike rides and walks along the beach are some of the more strenuous activities. One favorite activity is a visit to Moo Time Creamery, where ice cream lovers are sure not to be disappointed. Moo Time is located on Orange Avenue, Coronado's main drag, where you'll find most of the restaurants and shops, and even some of San Diego's best live theater. The Lambs Players Theater is a definite must-see while visiting Coronado. This quaint theater has been entertaining guests for almost 40 years now, with its ideal location in the heart of Coronado.
It's one of the best locations for seeing theater anywhere in San Diego. It's a block away from the gorgeous beach. It's a couple blocks away from the historic Hotel Del, and it's walking distance from some of the best restaurants in San Diego County.
It's not only the great location that keeps theatergoers coming back all these years, but also the fantastic shows they produce.
August and September, Leaving Iowa, which is a hilarious premiere, San Diego premiere about family vacations. And then we'll close out our year, as we do every year, with Festival of Christmas, which is a play cycle where we do an original Christmas play, a different one every year. 2 blocks away at the Hotel del Coronado, we'll present An American Christmas, which is one of our acclaimed productions that people come from all over the country to experience. It's a show that surrounds you. It's as though you go back in time 100 years.
For our final day in San Diego, we decided to head to North County, starting with the beautiful area known as Torrey Pines.
Hi everyone, we're standing on the cliffs of Torrey Pines, and this is where we're going to start our journey through the northern part of San Diego, known as North County.
North County is so large and diverse, it's not possible that we're going to be able to see it all. So we decided to stay mainly on the coast, with one little trip inland to a must-see attraction here in San Diego.
The northern coast of San Diego is made up of several quaint neighborhood communities, each with its own unique flair. Neighborhoods such as Encinitas, Cardiff, and Leucadia are all very different, but all give that small beach town feel, where woodies can be seen driving down the road on a regular basis and cars stopping for surfers with their boards. If you look up in the sky, hot air balloons are sure to be seen here too, as they frequent this area around sunset. Venturing inland to Escondido, you'll find one of San Diego's major attractions, the Wild Animal Park. This is the sister park to the San Diego Zoo. Here the experience showcases the natural environment of these animals, where acres and acres of property are roamed by zebras, giraffes, rhinos, and other wildlife. Heading back to the coast, we ended our North County journey in Carlsbad, where we walked through thousands of blooming flowers at the Carlsbad Flower Fields, a dazzling display of nature's color palette. Then it was off for one last bit of thrills as we made our way over to the nearby Legoland California Resort.
I'm here at Legoland, where the main attraction is, you guessed it, Legos. Check out this camel made 100% out of Legos. Pretty cool, huh? And here to give us all the secrets about how this all comes together is project designer Bill. Bill, hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm great. This is incredible. How do you guys do this?
Well, making Lego sculptures like this is an art. And we have a team of very talented designers who spend all day long playing with Lego bricks. And what you do is you get a big pile of bricks, a lot of time and imagination, and start snapping one at a time until you come up with this. And then we actually will glue it and install it in the park for the guests to enjoy. As a matter of fact, we have over 15,000 Lego models on display.
Incredible. So besides awesome Lego models, what else am I going to find here?
Well, Legoland California is an amazing theme park. We have over 60 rides and attractions that are for families with young children ages 2 to 12. We've got wild roller coasters, we've got water rides, we have a full-fledged water park, we have just about everything that you could imagine. It's very interactive, very hands-on. It's not that you just sit back and just ride a ride. You actually are the active participant. You drive yourself in the car, you steer your boat in the water, you climb to the top of the tower by pulling a rope to get to the top, you let go, you drop back down. So the kids have just such a great sense of just ownership when they come in here.
Sounds so cool. I can't wait to go check it out. Thanks for the info. This should be a blast.
All right, have a great time.
Thanks, Bill. Well, that concludes our journey through San Diego. We had such a wonderful time experiencing everything from jet skis to surfing,
To the Midway Museum,
the beautiful Balboa Park,
cruising on the bay,
the music and theater,
and the fantastic food.
Oh, how could I forget that? It was such a blast. We had a great time. What a great city. And we hope you have just as much fun exploring it as we did. But before you head out, make sure you first stop by the hotel lobby and ask the staff for assistance with making reservations and buying tickets. This hotel features a special service offering you discounted tickets to the places we've shown you during this program, saving you both time and money.
Bye, everyone. See you around town.